Somehow we were convinced by Blanche to help work the stall, so here we are. No, I'm lying. I'm just back here. Hello, welcome. We are going to get started right away. It's a Genshin day. I'm short on time. Today is a really big day. It's a big, important milestone of a day because a dearly beloved video game returns from the dead. But before that, we've got a few hours until the game re-releases, so I'm gonna tackle the Misty Dungeons. Realms of Sand here. This is the only event going on. Well, technically, this just started. But I'm not gonna start this one today. We're gonna do this, and we have some time, so we might check out the card game thing. This is a permanent add-on, so there's no time limit on it. And maybe we'll do Nahida's Archon quest, or whatever her quest thing chapter is that we have to do. But first, I will apologize. I've missed the beginning of the card thing. You didn't miss much. We just came here. I always default to Mondstadt, and I don't think about story triggers, and it pisses me off every time there's story triggers here, but I said fuck it, whatever. So, Sucrose got a package. Timaeus and Sucrose shared some banter, and now we have to go to the Cat's Tail to play the card game stuff, that's all. If you really want to see the cutscene, I'm sure you can find it online. Anyway, we're gonna focus on this. This is due tomorrow. It's just a fighting thing, so it shouldn't take long. We have to actually use specific characters for this. I did do a 10-packer to try and get Mr. Wanderer here. We ended up getting, what's her name, as you can see? Faruzan, who is this new character that came out of the blue. Initially, I don't think they even talked about her when she was revealed to be with Wanderer. Anyway, these characters here are not the best assortment of people. So, I suppose we're gonna borrow Wanderer. We're gonna use our Yelan. We're gonna do Fischl right, Yelan left, and Jinsho bottom. And we'll try this challenge out. Mr. Scaramouche here is like stupid powerful. Activate all the ancient runes within the time limit to unlock the elevator and gain access to the final challenge. Is this like that other thing where you go running around the maze? It seems like it. Oh. They started me off facing the wrong way. I'm sure we have plenty of time to do this, though. I did not need that. But yeah, this guy, he becomes a Dragon Ball Z hero. He floats for a while. You just spam his charge attack, and he's super fucking powerful.
Oz, reveal! Busted!
So I guess I wouldn't mind getting him if I could. Get him for real, but... Yeah, he's a good guy now. He's been purged. His story quest is available to be done. This looks like a dead end. Oh, I just have to be sure. Are we going up? There's a thing up. I guess we're going up. No, I can't climb this. Oh, we are coming up. I just needed to behold. I guess that works. Very confused here I am.
That's close enough.
Feeling
lucky today?
quietly now. No, my sword!
Squall and Fury.
Alright, we can cancel his thing.
Too slow.
Too slow. So yeah, he's on a bit of a redemption arc or something.
That's close enough.
To oblige.
New punching.
Things are about to get dicey.
Behold. Let's get down to business. You dare to gaze upon me? Be back.
He's so good. 2 ancient runes have been activated. Oh, why did I even go around the long way? It's a strange dungeon here.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Let me weave you a bow.
Well, whatever. He combos really well with Yelan and Genshin. Because you get the swords and he's an auto attacker. He combos disgusting well with Fischl too. This is actually quite the party. It's nice to see Fischl in her outfit. I don't get to play her too often. I mean, I could if I just popped her in a team, but how do I pick her over Yai? Come on. And I. Yai and I.
Game's up. Witness the power of
The wind rises. You dare to gaze upon me? Another test.
Got a little bit of personal problems to deal with.
Gotcha. Happy to oblige. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Some target practice. Ring cutter.
Behold. Know your place.
Know your place, you dare gaze upon me.
Where do you think you're going?
Hey, bird.
Amusing. As you wish, main Fräulein.
Quietly now.
Squall and fury.
Squall and fury. 4 minutes. I'm gonna imagine that's okay. Time clear wise. I don't actually know what these challenges are for. They all don't exist in the overworld though. It says to view the trial map. Oh, this tells you the map. Complete the trial, trigger 30 swirl reactions. So I did the 2 things that I needed to do, which is just the trial quests. Next, trigger 30 spread/aggravate reactions in total. Spread/aggravate. Well, my Keking is not really prepped, but we can use my Fischl, and I suppose we'll use him as the DPS with Nahida. We'll do Fischl, and we have no healer on this team. I feel like we should do double. I don't know how spread works. Truth be told. Let's do Fischl, Callaway, Nahida, and this guy.
Surrender.
Make yourselves at home.
Now.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Oh yeah, right. I've got Oz.
justice is served.
This might actually be mildly challenging for this party. Delightful. We don't need this extra stuff, right? This just gives you a revive and shit. Oh. Oh. They don't let you see a map of the area. I thought they said to hit LB to check the stats of... Oh, there we go. You have to hit the down on D-pad. Alright, we'll run around this way. I'll ignore the side biz stuff. I don't think it'll be necessary. More than likely.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! I see everything!
Nowhere to run!
The Temple of Wisdom! Everyone hold hands!
I don't know the best order to use these guys in. This is a hell of a ragtag group of companions. You want to attack these? Yeah, I should always just return to the center chamber, I guess, during these challenges. No reason to do the extra thing as far as I can tell.
Wings of Darkness! Just like we rehearsed!
Surrender! Your sins weigh upon your soul!
Oh, I should have did Nahida first.
You can't run! Well, neither can I.
This should be fun.
Killjoy! We've only just begun.
I see everything!
I haven't read where her thing
Oh, reveal
does.
You can't run!
Ow.
Fallen Amber! Help!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Finished. Calais took a bit of a beating there. And Nahida. Then we ride the elevator. Wonder why they insisted upon an elevator. Look at that feather effect. I think that's her bow, but I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't swap her in until I'm ready to actually set her thing.
I summon thee! The Temple of Wisdom! Hey!
Through me, justice is served.
I have no idea what this thing
Penance is
does.
due.
Fight this off for some! Share my knowledge! I see everything! By royal decree!
As you wish, mate. Surrender.
Everyone hold hands!
Judgment is upon you. Stand condemned.
Did we do 30 aggravates? I actually have no idea. It seemed like a really bad team in terms of just who wants to be the dominant person on the field. And we got them both. I guess we did good enough. Now what do we have? 20 bloom reactions. Bloom is water, right? I didn't even realize there's like this extra status thing occurring with these challenges. Man. Alright, let's use you. Apparently these two, we'll do you. Apparently these two are like two of the best. Actually, I'll just use a full... Nah, I should use my engine show. We'll do triple... triple water. Maybe I should do double. We'll just borrow their characters. But I hear Nilo and Kokomi are like insane together because Nilo gets a major power boost or something. I don't really know how Nilo works. She's got like two different stances or something.
Rest and rebuild. I see everything. Hi.
Cut down. Like this.
Well, damn, she did some serious fucking damage, that's for sure. Those guys aren't easy to kill, necessarily, or at least not quickly.
Everyone hold hands. Allow me. Go. Dance with the waves.
Okay, this party's hyper efficient. I don't know what it is that Kokomi does, but she does something with her skill. To boost Nilo's elemental mastery or something? I don't know how it all plays out.
Well, position.
I didn't mean to do yet.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Ow.
Just like we rehearsed. Current of the deep. I'm getting sick.
Gotta love Kokomi's attack animations.
Hold the line. The head hurt a little bit.
Hey, get him. I need to go back to her.
I see everything.
I wanted some bloom in there. Go Kale, you're cured now. Everybody's all happy. Eleazar no longer exists. And nobody remembers Rook Nevada. I've got some powerful ladies in this team. 3 of which I do not own.
Let's move out.
My lucky day.
Allow me.
Say no
Make
more.
yourselves at home.
I don't know if I should do that first or second.
On yourself. This dance is for you. All my strength.
To the very tricks up your sleeve.
I think she can't do a charged attack during that?
Hey!
You want this?
Brushman rebuild!
No.
A brushman! Share my knowledge!
Fighting these guys without a means of actually
All eyes on me!
blocking their attacks.
Everyone hold hands! Yeah! Forward amber! Help! Billowing surge! Yeah!
Okay. I honestly could not tell if we were doing any significant amounts of damage. I have a really hard time paying attention to what's happening in this video game anymore. So many visual effects. I'm just a middle-aged man. I can't handle so many visual effects. The readability is gone. It's just, you know, you see all the flashy, fancy effects, and you're like, oh, I guess we're doing all right. 20 vaporize reactions. Vaporize. Well, I have these two wind characters, and I have Zhongling. If we need vaporize, we have to take this guy. I don't have him. And then we want Kadehara, we want Jean, and we want Zhongling out of my squad. Vaporize. Yeah, right. We can do the side ones first.
Nice and spicy!
Cascade.
Go and squad!
One with nature.
Boba, get them!
Goba, get them.
Be still.
This guy is like... kinda dull to use. He's also really strange looking, I feel like, compared to the rest of the Inazuma characters. It's basically his attire.
The wind knows me.
Looks like he's got a fancy business suit rather than some kind of Japanese style attire.
Mind the deluge.
Did nothing.
Nice and spicy! Squad!
No, this is the wrong way. We want to go back to the middle. The middle. So this event kinda... I don't know, I don't like it. As you know, the execution... Oh, I forgot I did the sides first. The execution of this event is pretty much the same as other events where you are... You're just killing enemies. They may as well put me in the challenge arena for this.
One with nature. The clouds hide. The birds.
Because this challenge, all it's doing is we have to run through an identical temple to 3 different spots. And there's no reason to pick up the 2 side things, right? Unless you are of a skill level that you require a revive for your characters, I suppose. But I can't imagine anybody being at that level. Genshin Impact is not a difficult game whatsoever. Maybe some people do need it though, I don't know.
Boba, get them!
The depths beckon.
At the frying pan.
Into the wind.
What does his ultimate do?
Adorn my
Barbados, guide us.
Be still. Kamisato Ari.
Does he just like constantly apply water? It does some damage.
one with nature.
Cascade.
Yours.
Oh, that was pretty cool looking. We got the fire going. That would have made for a good screenshot. Anyway, that's another one of these down. So yeah, we'll be done in no time, which is good. I was hoping this event didn't take long. And we can get some of the story. Maybe I can do both of the stories. We have a few hours to kill before I will be streaming the game of the year. Hyper bloom, spread, aggravate, quicken. So basically, get a Dendro person, i.e., her, and then get everybody else. We'll use my Yai, but I like her in the third slot. That's where my muscle memory is for. Okay, we'll use my Fischl, my Yai, and we'll use Kokomi. Because Kokomi is pretty cute. Who's the main damage dealer in this group of ladies? I have no idea. I would think you could build Nahida to be the main attacker. Probably my Yai. So.
I see everything. Odds revealed by right now, right here. Emerge.
Oh yeah, we want to keep hyper blooming, so I have to use Nahida. Fine by me. I never get to play with the little kid characters because I never roll any. Well, I mean, I guess I have Sayu. I just haven't built Sayu. They're so slow. I can't get over how slow they are.
Another
Right now, right here, right now. Hold the line. Everyone hold hands. Yeah. Yeah.
You want this?
The Temple of Wisdom. Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Emerge.
Ah. Very good then. Oh yes, yeah, give us that fast movement. How's her movement with the jump? She's got the kind of slow, medium body. She's like a Fischl, yeah. The young girl movement.
By royal decree.
It's nothing compared to the older woman movement.
Rest and rebuild.
Holy DPS, Batman. I need to get me a Kokomi. I don't know what her jellyfish is doing exactly. So it just heals and does water damage for 12 seconds. Damn. She's like the ultimate healer. Oh. Wow. 100% decrease in crit rate? Holy shit. I didn't realize. This must be hard to increase crit on. You need like 200% then. And what does your thing do? All schemes to know is her thing. Okay, so she basically, if you have Electro and Pyro, she buffs her trigger. And if you have Hydro, the ult lasts longer. So her ult is a hyper utility, but it only helps Nahida. So you don't want to use her ult and switch out. You want to use her ult and sit in it with Nahida. Only she seems to benefit from her ult. Unless it's benefiting the like bursting effect of the things you know. I'd have to look at that again. But I won't. We'll just finish up.
You are not welcome
Right
here.
now. Emerge. Right here. Hold the line. Okay, battle. Share my knowledge. Yeah. I'm getting sick of
Die.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Right now. Thrust and rebuild. Covenant of the Deep.
Yeah, Kokomi does some damage. It's like 5,000 per hit.
Committed to memory.
That's pretty good.
No rest for
Right
I
here.
can't get my
Right now.
Shenhua to
Emerge.
do that without some serious
Temple of
support.
Wisdom. Hey.
it over.
Anyway. I was about to say, another scenario complete. We have 2 more to go. I've been playing too much Gloomhaven lately. Might Trial. 10 crystallized actions. So I need an Earth Boy or girl. Why is Ningguang not available? Or actually, why is father? Daddy Zhongli. Where's Daddy Zhongli? The greatest father of all the fathers. I don't use any of these characters, so I know Aratika is good. We'll use Albedo. You know what? We'll use him to give him screen time. I never use this guy. And then we'll do the other 2. Kukri heals. I don't even know what Goro does.
Can't catch me.
Oh, he's got the good jump movement. It's like a Chongyun.
Attaboy!
My guiding stars. Our bond is strong.
I can't even aim, man. I think we used him. Yeah.
Let's roll!
Dissipate. The night is cold.
Bam! Advance!
It's gonna take a while for this party to win.
Don't be scared. Lightning terrified.
Oh, okay. Let's
Everyone on me! Fall in! Who wants want some of this?
DPS. We just have to use our ult together.
Can't catch me. Advance. Bam.
Cole, learn to command.
It's showtime.
Dude, it's like a boss battle. Holy shit, this team is not ideal.
Stand with me.
I've got plenty of time to chill, so we can just heal her up. I like the idea behind Kukri. An electro healer character. She still does the get on the field, get off the field support that we love our electro characters to do. Oh, Goro's fast jumper too. What did that say? 3?
Pay your dues.
Yeah, I have no idea how Goro works.
Not now.
What's the advantage?
I'll settle this. Stars, shine.
So soon. Pull in. Let's roll.
Run from here.
Oh god.
The night is cold. Cold. Learn to lightning. Shadow ball.
Advance. Who wants some of this?
Oni power.
Need.
You want this one? Lord of Sand,
Bam!
your sacrifice is ready.
You talk about yourself, right? What sword did they give me? The white blind? I don't even know if I've ever seen this one. It seems like a really common legendary sword or something. I'm not sure I've ever rolled it. I don't think we have this white blind. No, I know we don't. But I don't think I've even heard about it, so it must suck.
Our bond is strong.
Pull in.
Stars, shine for.
Attaboy.
I should have taken Albedo instead of Goro.
Charge.
I don't even know what Goro is doing for the
Cole,
team.
learn to I'll settle this. Dissipate.
Oni coming through. Let's roll. Ha! Ha! Attaboy! Pull in! Rally!
Stars, shine for me. Stand with me. Out of my way.
It's showtime!
I mean, the one thing I'll say is, while Kuki keeps getting hit by shit, setting up for Arataki Ito, once I have what seems to be 3 shields and heals, Ito is pretty invincible to just hold his charge attack button. This is like the go Ito team.
Our bond is strong.
Oh, that's right. She kills herself to do that. I forgot that's how her thing works. She's not getting hit. I am dealing damage to her. And she probably does more at low HP type of character.
Dissipate. Not now. Cole, learn to
Advance! Let's roll!
I'll settle this.
Everyone on me! Who wants some of this? Huh. Attaboy! Ha! Cha!
Does he have like multiple different charge attacks?
The night is cold.
Wait, how did he get frozen there?
Out of my way! Get with me! Stars, shine for me.
Press the advantage! All in! Let's roll! Oh, coming through! Yeah! Cha!
My guiding star, dissipate. Lightning, terrified! Don't be scared.
He's got so much HP left. I don't know what else Layla's ultimate does, but I feel like generally seems lackluster.
Stand with me.
Let's roll! Rally! Who wants some of this? Ha! 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 Cha! Bam!
The night is cold. Cold. Mine. Dissipate. Out of my way.
Can't catch me.
Oh, he broke.
Attaboy! Press the advantage!
My guiding stars.
Oh, coming through!
Oni coming through. I mean, maybe the preset characters have really awful builds, but holy crap, that was slow. I don't even know. What was the second thing? Oh yeah, crystallizing. As long as we did that much. Defeat a total of 38 opponents. That should be free, right? Oh, we can use anybody? Well, this guy is busted. And, who would go great with him? We already know Genshin does, and Yelan. I think just for efficiency, we do, like, this. We don't need a healer. We don't need a healer. We set up Yai's shit. We bring all the enemies together. Yelan can ult whenever she gets ult.
Right here, right now.
I guess we can do this.
Busted. Into the wind.
Shit, the wind rises.
Yeah, he's knocking me down. This guy's as fast as Kazuha. He feels a little faster than Kazuha. Man, he's so busted, he's better at jump running, it feels like. Maybe that's a little bit of confirmation bias there, but it feels like he's slightly faster at it.
Right here.
Feeling lucky today. Come on, coward.
It's my lucky day.
Gotcha.
Behold.
Easy. Too slow. Too slow.
Right now. Emerge.
Clouds high. The bird.
The wind rises.
I was supposed to defeat like 38 enemies, right? I feel like I have to maybe do the extra challenge. Where is the extra challenge?
Quit following me.
A little stuck.
Right here.
close enough.
Emerge. Right here.
Into the wind.
I'm gonna have to do all of the extra challenges, I think, now. So, I think we're on the bottom left here. Let's run this way and run around the top.
Right now. Right here.
One with nature.
25. Yeah, I probably gotta get the last one too. Just keep running around.
Too slow.
What did they give him? That he's got the music thing. Too slow.
There's
Right
no
now.
God.
Right here. Right now.
The wind knows me.
I can't believe they forced me to kill all the enemies. How dare they? Okay. Well, better safe so I can get my 20 primos without redoing a challenge than having to come back in and do it all over again, right? We'll go the extra mile now for our 20 gemmies. Oh, this is gonna
Take it
be
easy.
good. This team is really strong.
Right here. Emerge.
Busted.
Game's up.
Time's over. As one with wind and cloud. Behold.
Bow your head.
Are there's 21 opponents here? I had no way of knowing.
Right now. Emerge.
Alright, well if I knew in advance there's 21 people,
Here comes the catch.
then I wouldn't have gone the extra mile.
Squall fury. You dare to gaze upon me?
Okay. Easy, easy. So that was that event. I don't think I care too much for that. It's like I said, it is basically the same kill enemy wave after wave events that we usually get for our little rewards, but it's a lot of extra hiking involved here. It's pretty much 100% identical. This is called Misty Dungeon. I'm pretty sure we've had Misty Dungeon before. Yeah, it's like the other dungeon one. But in the other dungeon one, you fall into a pit for the final trial. I think I preferred the other dungeon one. Aesthetically, too. Anyway, glad we got that over with. We're going to check out the card game real fast, because we're here in town. So we need to go to the Cat's Tail. We can finally access the Cat's Tail. I think we've never been able to enter before.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise. Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Just buying fur off of them.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
Yeah, I'm curious.
What kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail? I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
Yes, we are. I have no idea how to play this game, by the way. I haven't actually
Genius
read
Invocation
anything on it.
TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers? Speaking of which, I believe you've already met.
Met who?
You know Prince. This is the Cat's Tail after all, so I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
Friends.
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG players.
Oh, geez.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players.
Big cat.
The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lowly assistant, that's all.
I don't like this guy.
Another guy who can understand animals!
He's only lying.
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is special and the only one of his kind. Such a remark is an insult to Prince. Oh? What's that? Shuyan. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's a natural mistake to make, and you shouldn't overreact. Understood. I do apologize.
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain? Seriously,
Wouldn't she
how
know
can he get all of that
him
from a
since
simple
she's
meow?
been here? That's pretty weird.
It was the duels of Genius Invocation TCG that allowed our hearts to bond. It's understandable that ordinary people such as yourselves are unable to comprehend such a thing.
So, playing Genius Invocation TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link between players? Somehow Paimon doubts that.
Uh-huh. Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyan, who will ask Prince. Though
I
I'd love
wonder
to
why
explain more
they
myself,
felt the
it's
need
time for
to
my daily
spell
walk.
invocation
I'll let
with
Prince
a
play a
K.
game with you and walk you through all the rules.
We
Just
already
as a
get that
seasoned
it's
warrior
Genshin
can foresee
Impact
the
card
path of his
game.
opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play. It would be improper to pit a newcomer to the art of the card against one such as myself, and I must therefore politely decline.
That's not how it works, man. In
That's
real
what
life,
Prince
you
said.
crush the newcomers, and if they
Prince
can
doesn't
handle
wanna play
being
with us,
absolutely
huh?
destroyed,
Fine,
then
then
they're
Prince
cool
doesn't
in
have
our
to.
books, and we
Look like
teach
you
them the ways.
instead.
I'm
If
sorry.
they can't handle
But
it,
from the
you
day
weed
I
out
met
the
the mighty
weak.
card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them. I will never play another match of my own again.
With a backstory.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this? Diona!
Does Diona play?
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know.
Yeah, he's just crouching down,
Why
hiding.
is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh! Don't they have any clue that the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight? Seriously, games and drinks don't mix. Don't they get that? Ugh!
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy to hear this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Ha! Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not. Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway? All it does is
Call it
encourage more
Genius
people to come to the bar
Invocation.
for a drink.
They keep saying TCG.
You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights. Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry should be stamping out the spread of Genius Invocation TCG.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry, it could even support you in this endeavor.
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then, our 2 customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shu Yan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there.
I almost want to see a fast forwarding of Diona, because in the future she's probably going to be the ultimate drunkard and give up her quest.
Diona's waiting for you. Go talk to her, and she'll teach you the rules of the game. That's what Prince said. And I need to go start mixing drinks. It's a pity that I can't look on while you learn.
Dude, we're like right over there. Hold up, I'm gonna talk to everybody. Gary. Belen. Macri. Alright, upstairs. There's nothing upstairs. Oh, there's some pictures on the wall. Alright, Diona.
Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
Deck?
Yes? You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
Do we have cards? Doesn't Sucrose get some cards?
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend.
Yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
For now,
Are
she
you
says.
sure that's okay?
They're ours now.
It's already been a few days, and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose. Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything. Please.
Alright, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right?
Yep. So, are you ready to start? All right, then let's begin. Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew, pew, pew! Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours! Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
It has to be D-League. Fire, great sword, whatever. What's that? I see. Tempered sword, searing onslaught, dawn. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 3. Some iconography to get used to here.
Let's finish this swiftly.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round.
Ah, it's like dice throne.
These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions. Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions.
Yep.
Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
Can't I do this one though? I guess I don't have 3 wild, I only have 2 wild. Hey, if you keep hitting the buttons, it like gets very manual.
Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack. And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again.
I'm guessing gray is Annie. Why my elemental? It's smarter to use this so I can carry over. I guess it doesn't matter.
Now, these are Omni-Element dice, so we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro. That was pretty good. That's one opponent down for the count. Bam! But the game has only just begun. Remember? You have to defeat all opponents to... As much as we'd like to attack again, seems like we've run out of usable dice. In that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round.
Okay, that's like a document. It's weird playing this on controller because of the way. I feel like it should have just been menu selection of sorts. I guess the D-pad works.
a fresh new round. And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice. Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use D-Luke's skill now. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to reroll. Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and reroll them.
Yatta!
When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first. This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this round. Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about each time you use a skill. Your character will gain 1 energy.
Ah.
Once D-Luke's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. Never mind, let's D-Luke's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type. In any case...
Did the enemy just pass? Oh, there you go.
Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough pyro elemental dice left over. It's time to use your...
So the 3, I guess, is how many pips you need. Maybe there's different values of pips. I wonder if there's weaknesses and resistances too. Guess we'll just let this go, right?
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards to form a party. Next up, it's time for your second character card, Kaya, to take the stage. It seems like any move by Kaya is going to cost quite a lot of cryo dice.
Game is very dependent on rolls, huh?
When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Dodge this!
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good... Different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by an elemental reaction, at the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo. So we should... Oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have 1 active character, while other... Normally, we can only use the active character skills. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, we'll have to switch them to the active character. In this case, we'll have to switch to D-Luke in order to use his skills.
The way she said D-Luke.
You can spend 1 elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character to the active character.
Let's go.
It does cost a
Switching
turn.
characters is an action, just like using a skill. So once it's done, it's your opponent's turn. Most skills can only target the active character. As you can see, your opponent just attacked D-Luke. Alright then, now that D-Luke is our active character, it's time to use his skill.
So I wonder what the meta is gonna be like in competitive play, because wouldn't the opponent just swap their character out to avoid a reaction?
Because the opponent is already affected when triggered, melt increases. This will allow you to deal loads of...
Maybe I should watch some gameplay
All right.
online.
Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards. These cards are all known as action cards. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand.
It actually seems
Looks like
kind
we
of
don't
cool,
have any
though.
elemental dice we can spend to make an attack. Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll?
Yep.
Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the action cards in our hand to good use. Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active character. Take this one, for example.
Expand
So
hand.
playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type.
But it can be any elemental die.
Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just play this action card.
Okay.
So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well then, you have your blade. Time to test it out. But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, we don't even have 1. Well, not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic known as elemental tuning. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character.
They have fixing.
Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted. Oh well. Moving on. In Genius Invocation TCG, keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than the number of cards you have. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless... Just like playing cards from your hand. Come on, hurry up! Use elemental tuning to get your...
I get it. I get it. I understand.
Well, would you look at that? Finally, we now have enough elemental dice to use Searing Onslaught.
Event card. Convert the elemental dice spent to Omni Element. Why didn't we just use her first?
Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage! What? Now comes the final part! Hoo-yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand. At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. What?
Equips a talent? What's a talent? This is just a type of card. Alright, anyway. Why would I replace my healing card?
Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time. Oh boy, this one's a real doozy. We gotta take it out pronto. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial...
Ready when you are.
Oh, hells yeah. Whoops, hit the wrong button.
Hey, look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. Now let me teach you one last trick, free of charge. You can preview your opponent's actions. That is to say, you can read their intent. Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round.
Okay.
All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here in order. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures. And well then,
So
that's
cheating.
the end of the tutorial. You're on your...
Actual cheating. Does this do nothing in the multiplayer? Alright, well, anyway, I fucked up. What we got? The Great Iron Sword. Alright, we're gonna set up for D-Luke afterwards, so let's tune this to... Oh yeah, I tuned to the element. We're gonna want Pyro later. Methinks. Can I equip... I can't equip him. Eh. I'm a little confused by this. This is using an Omni. Oh, no, I get it. The Omni is the Earth. Ah, yes. Alright, let's do this then on D-Luke. Let's do this on D-Luke. Set up D-Luke. We can do a tune. Of this. We'll do this.
Cool it.
Cool it. We'll end the turn. he ended his round 2.
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
Give me pyro. Oof. Alright, well, we have some ice, so.
Cool it.
Kaya out here soloing. I mean, I guess we just tune the entire hand to cryo and do my ults.
Don't get frostbite. Let's go.
Okay, let's see how this thing works. Man, it's actually hard to those dices and see the element you need. Good enough. Two usages on the end phase, you heal your active character for 2. Convert elemental dice spent to Omni Element. I think we fucked them up pretty well. I think we fucked them up pretty well. Yeah, we got it. We got it. The fact you can like play as many cards as you want is pretty wild.
All right, cool. Those are the basics. Did you get all that? What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You snuck in without making a sound. Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card? It's Diluc's character card!
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
Eye patch, you say?
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Kid just said
Don't
nothing.
worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with
Royalties.
Genius Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel's Share. I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image of the Cat's Tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. We'll have to have that duel another time.
What character cards do we have?
Good.
Do we earn cards
Then I'll
in the
take my
game?
leave.
Do we have a full collection to work with? I don't know how any of this
You know
works.
where the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Barbados split you. Uh-oh. Guard captain.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation TCG?
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. This sounds like fun. But in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our first duel? Alright, let's duel.
We're gonna have to wreck you. Choose one summon on the opposing side and destroy it. When action phase begins, create Omni ×2. Broken Rhymes Echo, and the character uses a skill or equips the talents. Oh, no, this is the one less cryo. One less electro. Let's get rid of this and this. I guess.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between 2 players.
Yeah, huh?
In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase. At the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take actions, so you'll be unable to view their intent. Are you ready? It's time for some exhilarating fights to the bitter end. Musa!
Only playable if one of your characters is defeated this round. Create Omni Element ×1 and your current active character gains 1 energy. Choose one summon on your side and grant it +1 usage. Alright, who we activating first? Is there a way to see what Swirl does? Fucking names on your shit. I guess they're pretty much identical, so we can lead with her. I can't set up anybody with my current stuff. Oh, okay. It turns, the swirl becomes an AoE. Melt is +2 damage. So technically the AoE puts out 3 damage, but it's on everybody. Alright, we're gonna lead with Kaya.
This will be interesting.
Guess I should swap the Chris. I don't know if I have summons in my deck.
Freeze!
Stand clear.
Did I switch to Diluc? Did she force that to happen? Wait. Target is forcibly switched. Well, I wanted to swap actually. So I'm actually just gonna end turn. Oh shit. Give me pyro dice. Alright, let's spend 2. Is an Omni and an off element better? I was gonna spend 2 ice, but this might be better. I think it's not better. If I spend 2 ice, I have 5 fire, and our fire is gonna cost 1 less. And we can use 2 of any element for... I'm gonna try this out. Uh...
Animo test 6308.
Now she forced me to swap. But, our basic attack only does 1 animo damage when spirit creation. Literally has no special benefit. Yes. Oh, wait. I'll get used to the menuing.
My research. Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
The end of your round. Whoa, Nelly, hold up. I think we want to stay with Sucrose then for the time being. I want to keep these cards, right? So we can also end the round. Is there a way to see how many dice they have left? Starting with Sucrose. I'm gonna ditch the ice. We'll keep the 2 fire. That Paimon card that accelerates you is kind of a knock. Did they just pay a dice to switch? Why didn't you just lead? Oh, I guess maybe they didn't have elements for the character. I don't know. Put around ends target character's normal attacks, costs 1 less. Next time you perform switch characters, spend 1 less die. Oh. How do I check my artifact? Wait. Once per round. I was thinking for a minute, we've got some major discounts here. I want Sucrose to take the first hit, so I think we keep the cards in our hand. We act like we got nothing going on. We can just do a basic attack here and burn, yeah, the junk. And now we do a free character switch, and we buff D-Luke using the ice. We swap to him.
Let's go.
They ended their round, which sucks for them. We're going to do a... I think since we only get 1 discount, we want to do this attack, right? And then we can do this attack twice. which is more damage overall. Hilarious. Game can be brutal once you start discounting stuff. Now they do go first. We can buff Sucrose here with some odds and ends. Thank you, Fire Dice. I really needed one of those to be fired. He did 3 to me, that's whatever. We can do 2 any dice, we just want to finish them off, yeah.
Where did I go?
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Mm-hmm. You ended your round. Sucrose, give me a challenge. Kill me. She needs 3 anime for this. What does this do? Summons 1 large wind spirit. Large wind spirit. Oh, so we do have a summon. We're gonna buff her. Hold up. Yeah, that's correct. There's no reason for me to really set up a swirl, but I'm gonna switch to Kaya.
Ready when you are.
Actually, I probably shouldn't have switched to Kaya. Right? We probably should have just let D-Luke die so I can play that card. I mean, maybe Kaya dies. The hell's this Shao card that we happen to have? Oh, baby! The wind dice. Animo, animo. Hoorah, hoorah.
Freeze!
Yep. Destroy all summons. Oh. You know, I don't need these. Am I able? I didn't think about that. I'm not able to skip. Alright, here's what we do. We tune an ice off of that. We do a basic attack. I don't want to, but that's what we do. Because I want him to... I want her to kill me. Motherfucker. Alright, well, that's fine.
I can do it.
You can do it.
Enhanced Animal Module 75.
Jeez.
This will be interesting.
And drown. Okay, that's good. Very good roll. Everything we desire.
Cool it! This doesn't look good.
Don't we just do him?
Let's finish.
Okay. One character card defeated.
Indeed. You've got a way to go, though. Next time you perform switch characters, switch will be considered a fast action instead of combat action. That's the sword. Well, we convert sword into fire, and then we win. Yeah.
Burn!
Who
I'm
hatches?
not done.
Game's brutal. Maybe I played that slow, but I don't know.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the two standby characters onto the active character's body.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand losing. But it was a fun match.
Nobody can. You went easy on me.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
I always get a little upset when I lose. It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. But I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score. And the desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck. Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation lies.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
You make a good point, Diona.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level. You played well this last match.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to lose, that's all. But Genius Invocation TCG is a really fun game.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail. But don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably has the right atmosphere.
I'll definitely be back.
All right. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shiyan's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that.
Poi, poi.
Huh. Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shiyan.
Thanks, Diona. Oh, there's people in here too. Yeah, okay, dude. Nice private room with cat stuff, though. What a hot date night commodity. Is this where we go to edit our decks and stuff?
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG.
That's right! The Travelers, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG players now! Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that. You cannot call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test. Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the Genius Invocation TCG Society, you have to pass the test. Yes, although to be honest, it's not that difficult. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So, you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
Well, we're already up 1, right?
The duel you just played can count towards this tally. I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along, and from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather high level.
Same way you can hear what Prince says?
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability. But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift. Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free casket of tomes.
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside, right? So the casket of tomes is actually real?
Pretty crazy.
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called caskets of tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your decks, they can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a casket of tomes with them.
No way. Can you
I
go
don't think
out
it's
and
such a good
find
thing.
random
The reason they
NPCs to
can
play
sense each other
against?
is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players inside.
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games.
Yeah,
No.
that would be
The
silly.
real reason that it can sense other caskets is because it holds a nifty little mechanism invented by Sumeru scholars.
Darn, what a letdown.
What a letdown.
All right, now let's see this casket of tomes already.
All caskets of tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours. Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all out by now. Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your casket of tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant she must beat in order to become an official TCG player, for it must be one of comparable prowess. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
Go to Margaret.
Let me guess. You're here to order a drink. Huh. Oh, it's you! So, how are your Genius Invocation matches going? You need to win 3 matches to become an official TCG player? Oh, yeah! Now you mention it, I remember there being some sort of rule about that. Why'd they have to make it so competitive? It's just a game. Why can't people just have fun?
No fun allowed.
I'll never
this
understand
year.
why grown-ups have to put a bunch of stupid rules on everything.
Something money. Alright. But before that... How do you, like... check your deck and stuff? They have a ton of achievements for this, huh? I suppose we need to talk to Margaret first. I was going to move on to the quest. Nahida's quest. Where is Margaret? Isn't she usually hanging out around here? Yeah.
Hello, you three. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of genius invocation? Ah, I see you're here for your casket of tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
So this is a casket of tomes.
That's right, a purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
True. So I'm glad that these customers, TCG players, are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail. You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere. Anyway, now that you have your caskets of tomes, it's time to find some opponents.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while.
Trust in your cards.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
You can edit your decks using your casket of tomes. Oh my. Oh my, we're gonna be so busy. My deck. There's a big deck box. Editing decks. Damn. I only have these 3 main character cards. Our deck is so bad. It's like, why would you play one of every elemental boon thing when you've only got 3 elements? As you mean, it hurts my soul. I understand. We only have 30 cards, though. So I guess we gotta beat people to upgrade the deck. Oh, you actually don't even select it, too. So if I do this and hit search for player... Swan... We'll do the card game stuff later. It does seem fun. I'll save it for next time. I'm gonna be playing plenty of card games today, and Duelist out prioritizes Genius Invocation for me. Right now, what I want to do, I guess, is pick up my Forge shit. Just to get that off of the thing. Apparently he also plays cards. Guessing I can't play him yet, though. Hold up. I'm so sad I missed her dialogue. She's gonna be saying things off screen when I'm in different towns doing quests. I have good news. I didn't mention it to you guys yet, but we are finally done with Mondstadt things. I finally did Whispers of the Wind 5 times. It was like a couple weeks ago, and I'm now in Liyue trying to finish the Liyue daily quest. I think the only one I have to do that I know of is I need to guess the gem correctly in the first try. And I've done the trick where you like walk far away because the real one loads in first, but it's always not been accurate. I don't understand how I haven't gotten it yet. There's a second trick I did too, where you can, like, you see it's rendered more or something, but that didn't work either. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Let's get ready to do the Nightbird Falls, or whatever this one is. Let's hang out with Nahida. I think we'll make that the end of this recording, right? Nightbird calls. And we will do this. And then I'll probably run out of time because I want to eat lunch, and then I'm going to be streaming.
Serious suggestions, please. I'm not
A lot of
trying to write a
those.
thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay. That means facts and logic.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tataris Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person. I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
Yes, you came to me, so all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Okay, but...
Did one of them just mention Tataris Suna? But that's all the way in Inazuma. Is it just Paimon, or is it kinda unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that? Everyone here's just going about their business. Maybe it really is just Paimon. Guess people here are free to research pretty much anything.
Why would we listen then?
Great! Let's go find out what this Tataris Suna mystery is all about.
We should not listen then. Version of Genesis. So this is the other thing that just fired. We wanted to do the Nightbird. Oh, version of Genesis, I guess, is that one. I wanted to do, I guess, this one, Lingering Warmth. Because we're catching up on this stuff. So never mind. This is the Scaramouche's redemption arc. We'll do that next time I record. I guess I need to play some TCG, explore the desert sands. So I will pick up the side quest here while I see it on the map. I will get around to doing more of the Genshin stuff I need to catch up on. I've been playing a lot of Jaws of the Lion. I'm very close to finishing. It'll be nice to finish one of these long RPG games that I have not been finishing recently. So I'm looking forward to the elation of completion of a long-term project. And then after that, I need to resume the other thing that I was working on. But I'll get around to some Genshin play soon. I'm a little confused. Should I mark this on the map? a smart plant that is good, because this could be the plant. I don't know what's going on with this side quest here, but we'll mark this on the map and maybe I can come back to it later. I just want to pick up the blue icon off the map. But yeah, I'm excited to finish up the first part of a very long Gloomhaven series. And I'll start uploading it soon. What's up, Seiji? I didn't mean to talk to you.
Hello, traveler. Have you ever heard of a moment of dreams?
Oh, that sounds like some kind of sweet drink.
I'm afraid not. It's the name of an event we started to hold regularly. Dreams have become quite the hot topic in Sumeru, and many people are excited to share the dreams they've seen at night. The same goes for me. The last time I dreamed was when I was but a little child, so I can't help but feel excited and nostalgic about dreaming again.
Oh, right. Everyone's able to dream again now.
Yes, we organized an event to give everyone with new dreams a platform to freely share their experiences.
Well, that could be horrifying.
And thus our event, A Moment of Dreams, was born.
So, it's kind of like a fireside chat.
You could say that. We hear all sorts of wild and fabulous stories every day. Really, why not have a listen for yourselves?
Yeah, but to us, dreaming is as normal as breathing. Wait, but if there are free drinks and snacks involved, then Paimon might consider it.
Oh, really? So you mean you've already seen many dreams?
But no need to get so excited. It's really nothing special.
No. We
Shut
need
them
experienced
down.
participants like you to share your experiences with dreaming. Please allow me to address you two as dream experts.
Oh, expert? Paimon kinda likes it.
Paimon, you just like
Now
being
you seem
flattered.
interested. Please, follow me to the meeting place. It won't take much of your time.
No.
Rest assured, you'll find all the drinks and snacks you'd like there.
Oh man, she got
Wow.
super easily
How
bribed.
accommodating. Sign us up. But wait, Paimon's getting ahead of herself again. We should see what the traveler thinks first. Why aren't you saying anything? All right, hurry up and take us to be dream experts.
Very good. Follow me then.
Following. Maybe. A lingering
Do you know
warmth.
what's the most important part of being an expert?
Well, I suppose it must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
Nope, it's all about the title. From now on, Paimon will be known as Paimon, the Dream Expert.
Oh, okay.
You put it into her head, man, then you gotta live with it. This is why you can't compliment Paimon. Her head gets too big. Super, super big.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please. Ahem. Now, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask them.
They must be dream experts from another land. Great!
Oh god.
Oh, I have a question. Me first.
No rush. Everyone, please line up and ask in an orderly fashion.
Queue up.
Whoa, Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Oh, Paimon knows. Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so she knows a thing or two. The first time, Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew in the sky all night long. The second time, time, Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of kids thought Paimon was a radish and pulled out all the grass on her head. Oh, it was super painful. The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was captured by a chef and turned into a smoothie. And the fourth time, Paimon became a powerful Geo slime and went to take revenge on the forest boar that used to bully Paimon. But then the boar showed up with all of its relatives and Paimon lost again.
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so tragically?
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed by adventurers. Things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
I suppose you're right. They are monsters, after all. I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming a monster would be even worse than my current life. Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch. Or fish.
Looks like being an expert is way easier than Paimon imagined. Next!
Oh, it's my turn. Esteemed expert, I want to know what posture I should sleep in so I can have the same dream as the one I had last night.
Well?
Yes, please enlighten us.
Hey, you're supposed to be helping. First, why don't you tell Paimon about the dream you want to have again?
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my wife on a sunny day, listening to the breeze blowing through the valley.
How quaint.
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her? There's no need to wait for a dream.
Well, unfortunately, she passed away.
Oof. Big oof, Paimon.
Sorry. Paimon shouldn't have assumed anything.
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear. I just want a chance to see her again.
Looking at her photos, you imply he has photos of his dead wife? Didn't the camera just come out?
Yeah, it's not really about posture. What you think about right before falling asleep is probably way more important.
Oh, is that all I have to do?
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her, then it'll be easier to connect your thoughts and dreams.
You do have a point. I'll give it a try tonight. Thanks for your wise advice.
Oh, my turn. I want to know the name of the plant in my dream.
I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Hey, no rush! One at a time! Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all. You do have a point. It's more rewarding to explore and contemplate the meaning of a question than to focus on the answer itself. Right now, these people are like wanderers who've starved for 3 days and 3 nights and are desperate to replenish their energy. Any explanation they get now is like pure sustenance to them, no matter how good the explanation really is. Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind? Bingo! If she was here, she'd probably be making some similar analogy. Unfortunately, she's super busy right now and may not have time for gatherings like this.
Dear experts, we have another guest who would like to consult you.
But you saw how we answered all the questions just now. We're not really all that knowledgeable.
Ah, but this guest is rather special.
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place?
Ask your citizens.
Huh? Nahida, how did you get here? Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time to check it out. Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You should be able to help us answer all these questions. You're not wrong. Alright, they can ask me anything. The more interesting, the better.
What's the holdup, citizens?
What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden hesitation? Even so, it's not like I look super intimidating or anything, right? And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru, yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant. It appears I'm the one spoiling the fun here. I'll see myself out. Oh, that's not true, Nahida.
For being the Archon of Wisdom, she should understand.
Dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvelous dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but it has lost its free-flowing nature from the river. I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container. She's soaking.
a little deeper than that.
Hey! It's alright, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so please just go ahead and ask. Otherwise, she'll leave.
All right. I'll give it a try.
This is an opportunity you get every day.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
The slime guy.
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more suitable for me.
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right? Why do you think that sounds good to you?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same. The sky is right above me and the ocean just over the horizon, yet I remain caged in a life of monotony.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry, I'm getting a little confused. Why don't you seek out some new experiences in real life?
Because if I don't work, I won't have any mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of. By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters, and I have no more freedom.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, you will still be hammering nails and cutting wood in your dreams. The reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turns into. Your mind will still be stuck in the same predicament.
Really? That sounds pretty terrible. Then what should I do?
I don't know everything that you're going through, but how about replacing your hammer?
Huh? Replacing my hammer?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps, and the handle has to have a good grip to it, not too smooth. Come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in quite some time.
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping. Then, write the names of your children on it.
That makes sense. I think it'd give me a good boost of energy at work.
A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life. You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea. You only need to do your best in life, and all those things you cherish will become your source of happiness.
Yes, I get it now. This is a real eye-opener for me. I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should make one of my own. Thank you, Great Dendro Archon.
know how to get right to the heart of the problem. Actually, I didn't really understand the problem. Huh? I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became tired, he would look at some names on the handle of his tool. After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people, but why is that? Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know. And even if I could know what's going through his mind, it's still difficult to fully grasp his feelings.
Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. Huh. Paimon had no idea it takes you so much effort to understand these kinds of things.
That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing his happy face in the end reassured me that I didn't say anything wrong. Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning.
Hey, don't forget about Paimon. Everyone knows that Paimon's also super skilled at reading people's feelings.
Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the Dendro Archon's response too. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
Longing for the deceased. Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life. If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would she?
No, I suppose not. But our time together in my dreams is not just reliving our past together. I don't know. Maybe it's because I miss her too much. But it's really as if she had come back to life in my dreams. She even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up and then continue dreaming again later, we can pick up our conversation right where we last left off.
That's really amazing. Statistically speaking, continuous dreams are extremely rare.
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears, the emptier I feel, and the more painful it is when I wake up. I don't know whether to call it a blessing or a curse.
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing for her. Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between the two of you?
I don't know. I suppose my biggest regret is that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with her. I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Huh. You know, they say that whatever's on your mind is what goes into your dreams.
Who says that?
But dreams are and will forever be just dreams. We are people living in the real world. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thoughts.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself. I still need to take care of our child. And it's probably not good to let her see me in such a state. Anyway, thanks for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time, after all.
But this is our story with you. And if it's a TED Talk, then it's a TED Talk.
Another recurring dream?
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if it's some kind of hint.
Check on Ilman, who is depressed.
Another,
Oh,
yeah.
that's the same. See what everyone else has to say. Pedrouche.
I didn't expect the Dendro Archon to attend this event in person. It's like a dream.
Oh, he said it. Nasir.
What a lucky day. Just wait till my friends hear about this.
1 second. Howlin'.
I wish my dreams could be a little more practical, you know? Maybe something like becoming rich and famous overnight.
Yeah, but then you'd want it in reality. Hey, Ilman.
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move on with my life. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own. But at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Perhaps I'll be able to move on once I see that there's nothing there. Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Like I'm only half awake. Once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll probably be able to get my life back together. Actually, you two are adventurers, right? If it's okay with you, could you escort me to that place?
Mission, sir?
Yeah, it might also be a good chance for us to unwind. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
Yeah, I hope so too.
All right, go ahead and get yourself ready then. Are you headed off to some interesting place without telling me again? Huh?
Well, if you want to tag along everywhere,
Supposed to be answering questions.
you should have appeared in my roles.
I just finished, and they really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things to deal with.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright, let's go. We can talk on the way.
Except she can kick ass and she can, enter dreams.
I wish my dreams could be a little more practical,
Okay, so
you
that's
know?
the same. I would imagine those two are the same, and maybe Debbie's different here.
After talking so much about dreams, I'm feeling a little bit sleepy.
What a lucky day. Just wait till my friends hear about this.
No, it was different dialogue.
I didn't expect the Dendro Archon to attend this event in person. It's like a dream.
Is this the same? I don't know. Go to the place Ilman mentioned. Like, awkward to get to because you have to climb up from here, I suppose. Any shortcuts? No. Yep. 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 I would be feeling the same way as Traveler, though. There's no way I would keep Rukkhadevata's existence to myself. Gotta at least tell Nahida. Where's she origin from? A lot of audio problems. Well, that was the second one, but the audio cutting out.
It's always nice to go for a leisurely stroll.
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh. I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how long we may chat, it's never enough.
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that matter the most.
Didn't Nahida just say that
This is the part
earlier?
I'm a little puzzled about. I am very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now she's doing the same in my dreams.
That was a weird effect.
She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can remember such things makes me feel like she's alive.
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, dreams are kind of weird to begin with. However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you can imagine. For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in your dream. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this should be extremely rare.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams. They're too beautiful.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want to have a look at the scene your dreams have been taking place at. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
Until we realize something nefarious is actually happening. Cue the music. We'll need to push it on this quest. My time grows short.
Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe. No matter. We'll just finish them quickly. Huh? Are you going to fight too, Nahida?
Gonna slaughter
Of
them.
course. This is all part of our little trip.
We have two Archons on our team.
Access denied. All hail.
It's like, that guy's gonna die. Walking through Hailstorm of Gani's creation.
The scenery here is amazing. It also seems like a great spot for eating snacks and taking a nap. Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either. I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize dreams. His wife must be a really amazing person. Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh,
So you are waiting for me here? Well, guess what? I've brought someone amazing with me today. When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it. I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been telling me that she really misses you.
Huh? What's wrong with him? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall. Catch him! Whew. Luckily he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about? He also looks like he's passed out. He's in the dream now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to us earlier. Oh, so he fell asleep and started to have the same dream? I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here and wait.
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened?
As a quick aside, how old is Minar? Because we just took this man out for like a day trip, and we don't even know if anyone's watching his kid.
Huh? Sleepwalking? Oh, right. It was all just a dream. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop because of the cliff, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind started to blow around me and the sky grew dark. When I realized something wasn't right, I woke up.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just too tired.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and I don't feel very sleepy now.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him here. Anyway, all that matters is that you woke up safe and sound.
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't for you, I would have fallen.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Oh, okay.
Nahida, what's on your mind? Paimon's a little worried now. We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's case may not be unique to him. Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of their dreams. Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all across Sumeru. We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible. Then there's no time to lose. Let's head back. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go.
Why are you yelling at Ilmon? Return to a moment of dreams. Very well. Let's ascertain the situation. Yup.
Oh, you're back already. How'd it go?
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit or recreate the locations and scenes that they have been experiencing in them.
What? All right, if that's the wish of the great Dendro Archon. But could you at least tell me what happened? You all look so serious.
Jumping to conclusions.
I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform the other staff members about what has happened. Using the event registration list, I should be able to contact more people that were interested in Dreams and warn them about the situation.
Thank you. That would be very helpful.
Let me confirm if all of today's participants are still here. Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wait a second. Where's Katya? Has anyone seen Katya? Has she already left?
Oh, I think she already left. She said there was somewhere she wanted to go.
Oh no. Did she want to look for the place from her dreams too? Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it. Somewhere near Chatrakam Cave.
Alright, thank you. We'll go look for her. Please help us tell the others not to do anything reckless.
Sure thing. Who would have known things would have turned out like this?
No dreaming allowed. No fulfilling your dreams.
It's just a dream. How bad could it be?
What's all this sudden commotion about?
What's going on?
It's just sleepwalking. They're really overreacting.
Maybe a little bit.
I'm getting really sleepy.
Go to bed, girl.
Hydar. $350.
I was gonna say it's not too far, but no need to walk the whole way.
Look! She's sitting over there! And surrounded by monsters! Come on, let's rescue her!
They're not actually attacking the lady.
Gather!
Take your true form! No touching!
No touching. These guys are so strong. So strong.
She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier. Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's carefully move her somewhere safer.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again? Dreaming? But what about Professor Aisha? Oh, I see. It was all just a dream. Well, that makes sense. After all, it hasn't changed a single bit.
Huh? What's it?
Nearly 20 years, and it still hasn't bloomed.
Does it have something to do with your dream? Please, tell us what you mean.
Sorry. I'm still feeling a little groggy. Please give me a moment here. Alright, where to start? Right, this plant. So, Professor Aisha gave me this plant just before she left. She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. She was also an outstanding Amorta researcher. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat, and would accept lots of work from the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, so you mean she's left on an adventure?
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look for the secrets of the Abyss, and that she would be gone for a long time. I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the Abyss was. I just knew that she was like family to me. She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was already back home.
It's a new
She
major
still
player
decided to
being
leave,
talked about here.
but had left behind a letter for me saying that I was the person she cared for most in this world. She claimed that investigating the Abyss could help more ordinary people protect the people and things they care about. She had obtained some important evidence during her past adventures. If she didn't set off right away, she might miss the perfect opportunity.
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it sprouted and bloomed, then she'd come back no matter what sort of risky situation she was in. She said she looked forward to seeing me all grown up. But strangely, I've tried watering it, feeding it, everything I could think of. But I've never been able to get it to bloom. I even went to ask the Immorta researchers, and they couldn't explain it either.
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course. I was hoping the great Dendro Archon could help me solve this problem.
Let me see. Huh? We've never seen that look on Nahida's face before. She looks a little unwell. Hold on, we'll be right back. What's wrong, Nahida? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either? No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. I'm just not sure if I should say it. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by some special means. Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted it'll never be able to bloom. It can't be. It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return. From my experience observing people, she would undoubtedly regard this as a brutal revelation. When forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down into tears, talk nonsense, or lose their tempers. I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt her. Tell me, what should I do?
Terrible.
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
Yeah, I'll tell her.
Seems like you've already got a good idea of the feelings she might experience. But wouldn't that mean I'm just pushing it all on you? What if she just gets angry at you instead?
Oh, well.
It's all right. There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just the most extreme cases. Okay. Thank you. Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? All that's left for it to do is slowly wither away. Are you saying she never intended to return? Seriously? So everything she said was a lie?
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips with such a cruel parting a little later in life. Yeah, her love, care, and attention to you, all those warm moments were real. I guess she had hoped that you could understand and respect her choice after learning the truth.
I see. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's just so much to take in. The dreams are so beautiful. Yet reality is heartlessly cold. I really thought she had come back. I had so much to tell her.
These dreams may not be as pure and beautiful as they seem. Some kind of power may be exploiting your feelings.
Really?
Yes. So with that in mind, until our investigation is completed, please return to the event and ignore any further temptations from your dreams.
I see. Thank you for rescuing me, and sorry for the trouble. Luckily, the plant didn't get hurt either. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember her by.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. She seems to have finally accepted the truth, but I think she'll still need a long time to come to terms with her feelings.
She'll be fine.
I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving just in time to put out a fire that was about to spread.
It's because people have something called empathy.
Empathy? I see. This is valuable knowledge indeed.
By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings. Any idea what that might be?
Yes. What's common between Ilmon and Katya's cases is that they've both lost someone dear to them. And now, they get to meet the people they cherish in their dreams again, and the people feel more real than anything a regular dream could hope to create. Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic explanation. Someone is taking advantage of their longing.
Yeah, they're just causing these people to dream. What are they after?
This is exactly what we need to investigate. Anyway, let's pay another visit to a moment of dreams. I have a bad feeling about all this. I hope things haven't gotten any worse.
Who's up to tomfoolery? Where'd she go? I always try to chat with all the characters again when they have more dialogues, but I guess there are no more dialogues.
Born of ice and frost.
That's the wrong button. Hello, people. Are we just having a sleepover?
We're back. How's everything here?
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. We're still trying to figure out how to explain the whole thing to everyone. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long time. I fear there's nothing we can do about it. A moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't have enough staff members to handle this.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess was correct.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful dreams. But I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some kind of conspiracy behind them. Before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you see, don't be tempted by them.
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will have an effect on others.
We've already met 2 people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by falling to the temptations in their dreams.
That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
All right, I get it.
So does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy these dreams?
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, Great Dendro Archon, but we had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people who were very close to us. They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel to us. All of us understand the danger, but Perhaps you can't quite understand just how much those people mean to us. I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams for good. Before the conclusion of the investigation, they'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams one last time and say goodbye.
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears that not many people are willing to cooperate.
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger? That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotionless. It looks like the situation will inevitably spiral out of control. The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams. So, what should we do? Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves. Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a marvelous dream right now?
Let me think. Yes, this way.
Good. Please take us there.
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
All this commotion's making me wish I could experience this kind of dream too.
No way! Not on Paimon's watch!
All right. No need to get so worked up.
Yeah, Paimon, don't be so worked up.
Sorry, I might have spoken a little out of turn just now. I just think that the gods really don't understand us sometimes.
Oh, she understands, brother. You don't understand, brother.
Actually, I can really sympathize with everyone's feelings on this.
Of course you can. Woo! Oh, don't let me people jump. Come on, MiHoYo.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems she hasn't sunk too deep into her dream yet. Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to go into her dream? Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves gradually rolling onto the beach. You slowly wash over the shore and sink into the sand.
Nahida, you're always getting us involved in dream shenanigans.
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Oh, okay. Just remember that Paimon is always here for you.
I don't believe you,
Anyway,
Paimon.
seems like we've made it into the dream. I thought we would arrive at some familiar scene, but we seem to have landed in a completely unfamiliar place. Whoa! So many giant plants! Even in the sky! Amazing. Theoretically, we should have gone straight into Debbie's dream. Things do seem to have gone a bit sideways here. Anyway, let's see if we can find any leads.
You're in my head. You fucked up, Nahida. Oh shit, I fucked up. Thought for sure I made it over there. How to get back up? There you go. Make sure we're over the plant this time.
I see everything.
I see everything. Her sound effects are fun. It's like very cyberpunk.
My will and body.
Stabilize.
No touching.
Kill you. Kill you. Kill
Blaze over.
you.
Robot, get them.
Hey, mister. Alright, they made a bridge there, but we can just jump.
Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look.
Call this a door, Paimon? Whoa.
Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe?
Yeah, we've been in here once.
Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right place.
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our previous findings.
Really? But what about that space we were in just now? You can't mean this is another collective dream?
Yes. Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful dreams, I would say it's very likely that they're interconnected. Compared to an interconnected dream, independent individual dreams would be much harder to manage and manipulate.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Well, let's go talk with Debbie.
Who's responsible
There's some
for
other
all
people
this?
next to her. Are they dreaming too?
If this space is exclusive to Debbie's dream, then the others beside her are most likely the people she cherishes. Anyway, we should confirm that first, just to be sure.
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
Oh yeah, right. She's got this entire minigame thing.
The coffee here still tastes the same as ever. You two have traveled all around Tibet. Surely you've all tasted better coffee than this.
I suppose so, but no matter how good things may be elsewhere, nothing beats the taste of home.
That's right. It's hard to change your tastes.
Anyway, here's to your return home. Welcome back, everyone.
Everyone hold hands.
Huh. How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little hesitant. I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the other two people with her.
So, this is the power of the Dendro Archon? Paimon had better watch her thoughts from now on.
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright. I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it to her, but there's no avoiding it now.
The Great Dendro Archon! What brings you here?
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but have you noticed that what's happening here doesn't quite match up with your memories?
I don't quite understand. Great Dendro Archon. What do you mean?
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're able to gather here.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
Memories. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
Think carefully. You of all people should know what really happened to them. Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a product of your own wishful thinking?
Yes.
Crush your soul.
The reports from the Steambird were true. The ship they were on struck a reef and sank.
Boy, that's
And I
unfortunate.
never heard from Basima and Gaspar again.
You would think if a ship struck a reef, it would
Hey, come
destroy
on
the
now.
reef.
What are you
and be
talking
totally
about,
fine.
Debbie?
Yeah, trust your memories. Nothing you see here is real.
Not even me.
I get it now. This is a dream, isn't it? But since it's my dream,
It doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer have to face the tragedies of real life. These friends mean the world to me. Nobody else can understand me like they do. There's nothing wrong with continuing this dream. Is there?
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams and reality will gradually become too blurred for you. These dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations. If you're not careful, you can get hurt.
Don't worry. I still have control. I won't let it go that far.
Famous words.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream or real life, you should be happy.
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from. Sorry. Paimon didn't mean to upset anyone.
No, it's all right. I understand that you're just trying to look out for me.
It seems that for now, this place is still relatively harmless for you. But I wonder if there's any way to go deeper into the dream.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I once heard a strange voice tell me that there's an entrance here. I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe I'll go in and have a look later.
Okay, thanks for your help. Just as I expected, we're only on the surface of this dream. Let's go.
Only on the surface. Dream investigation team continues.
I see everything.
It's all just a dream.
Man, if I had this character, we would be busy using that power
I think
everywhere.
I need a moment to calm down.
Hey, what's with the sad face?
Yeah, there's no need to worry about all that complicated stuff.
All that complicated stuff. Yo, what up, dude?
Huh? What are we doing here again? Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or down? Don't panic. This is how dreams work. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. I'm not sure where it'll lead us. This dream has the ability to create imaginary people, which is why people are so unwilling to wake up. If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that a bit hard to believe. I have a guess. If these dreams are connected, then there should be some sort of order to them. The fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that she is not very deep in the dream yet. But the space we're in has been turned upside down. Do you remember the characteristics of dreams that I mentioned earlier? Oh, right! Dreams are chaotic. That's right. It's possible that we're heading deeper into this dream now, and the deeper we go, the closer we'll get to the essence of the dream. Right! So the answers might be waiting for us deeper in the dream! Yes, and we should get ready for whatever we may encounter.
What if we encounter nothing too serious?
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
No kidding. What is this? A fight! To the death.
Take your true form!
Too bad ice doesn't interact with Dendro at
Born of
all.
ice and frost.
I guess I couldn't think of anything for it. Good enough. Oh, I hear treasure.
Whoa. When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly. Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahida's analogy.
What do you mean, here we go again with her analogies? Where's the other guy? Oh. Are we able to... No, okay. Because I saw this here and I was just like, I just want to see the inside of the flower. It doesn't seem to have anything there.
Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahida! Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore.
Just chill, Paimon. Follow the predetermined path to victory. Probably shouldn't have brought Paimon along in the dream space. She could have stayed outside to watch us.
Wait,
like last time.
Weren't we already here a little earlier?
This is probably Ilmon's dream.
Huh? Why would he start dreaming again?
Yes, but it seems that the danger isn't enough to stop him from longing for his wife.
Based on what we've learned so far, he must be sleeping more deeply for his dreams to appear here.
But fortunately, he already knows us from before, so hopefully we'll be able to wake him up.
When we see him, we should just put our hands on our hips and be like, "You're dreaming again, aren't you?" We feel disappointed in him.
Ilmon!
Oh, it's you. Incredible. I didn't know you would appear in my dream, too.
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is a dream?
Of course. Such good things rarely happen to me in real life these days.
Yeah, same,
Here,
man.
Let me introduce everyone. This is Minar, my wife, who I mentioned before. And this is our daughter, Hydar.
Hello. It's a great honor to meet the Dendro Archon.
Whoa, Dad! You know the Dendro Archon? That's amazing! And what's this? Is it a new toy?
No, it's Paimon, not a toy! Anyway, now's not the time for that! Nahida, this doesn't seem to add up with what we were expecting.
You're right. Let me think for a bit here.
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier. Paimon thought he'd gone home.
Sorry. I just had to make sure that Hydar could get a chance to see her mother. I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike, so I brought Hydar with me. I'm just glad we didn't meet any monsters along the way.
Yes, I'm glad too. I didn't expect her to grow up so fast. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role as a wife and a mother.
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all that unhappy stuff behind for now. Even if we're in a dream, it's still a blessing that we've been able to reunite in this way.
What should we do now? Should we tell him the truth?
What truth? He's aware
You
he's in a
can-
dream.
You can let me break the news. I should be the one to do it. I'm sorry, but I should tell you that your dream did not create us. We are real people with our own consciousness. Like the last time we met, we are still investigating this dream, and we've already learned some things about it.
So you mean there's something nefarious with this dream as well?
Ilmon, what's going on?
It seems the reunion of our family is destined to only be temporary.
Huh? Is Mom leaving?
Maybe. But in all likelihood, that is indeed how things will end.
Oh. No, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Haidar. Mom's not going anywhere. Please, don't cry.
Minar doesn't understand any of this. I'm fully aware that this is a dream, so that's why I've never told her the truth, but... Never mind. It's not like I would know what to say. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff. But regardless of whether this dream is good or bad, you're here to resolve it, right?
Yes.
Then please, let us enjoy this moment for just a while longer. Regardless of whatever caused this dream to come to pass, I feel extremely grateful to have had the chance to reunite with my family. But does this dream really have to disappear?
I'm afraid so. Sorry.
Okay. I see. Please, come this way. You can go even deeper into the dream by heading in this direction. I have heard that the further down you go, the more pleasant the dreams become. And the more you want to stay. The answer you're looking for may also be found there. Go ahead.
Thank you for helping us. And I'm truly sorry.
You're welcome. It's not like I have any say in the matter. I'm just an ordinary person after all. Who am I to interfere with the work of a god? I'll be right behind you. I should at least let Minar and Haidar know what's going on here. Otherwise, my daughter might be mad at her mother after we wake up.
The hell of a thought train to use.
Bad, are we, Nahida? That depends on how you define good and bad.
You go right on ahead. I'll catch up with you later.
Cheer up, Dad. And Mommy, too.
Thank you, Haidar. My baby.
Enjoy fleeting moments together.
It's the same place again. This place is almost like a flight of stairs that connects all the dreams together. But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive. Regular stairs wouldn't try to attack us.
Do we really need to recap what we've learned so far?
Something seems to be off about our theory. Ilman is clearly aware that he's dreaming, and he's enjoying it. Rather than dreaming on a deeper level, he almost seemed more awake. I believe we're on the right track, but we just need another explanation. It's not that the dreams are getting deeper, it's the owner's attachment to the dreams that's getting stronger. But you would never mistake dreams for real life, right?
Of course not.
Sometimes, Paimon almost wishes her dreams could be real. But it's just a quick thought. It's not long before Paimon's thinking about other things, like sticky honey roast. Listen, we're real beings living in the real world, and that's where our focus should be.
Real
This also
world.
explains the insubstantiality of our
She
dreams.
says.
No matter what they may become, we don't really care. But if we decide to abandon reality and embrace our dreams, then our dreams will become far more substantial.
Well, sure.
Oh, wait! Paimon's starting to get it now!
Are you
Our
Paimon?
mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make it feel more real. Do you remember how the Akasha can turn dreams into jnana energy? Constructing a realistic dream consumes a similar energy.
Do we remember that? Was the word Nyanya ever utilized prior?
Does
'Cause I
that mean
don't
there's a
recognize
host
it.
of these dreams here like Milu during the Subzero's festival? If we wake that person up, this collective dream will end, right? Mm-hmm, most likely. But the collective dream in Sumeru City was created by the Akasha, and now the Akasha has been turned off. This has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream, which means...
you, Nahida.
Huh? So, did someone manage to restart the Akasha? That's impossible. But they are probably a scholar of the academia who had a close connection with the Akasha. Even so, how did they manage to do it? And how did they choose the host? Yeah, we haven't gotten to the end yet. Once we know their motive, all the questions will resolve themselves.
I don't know about that. Floaty platform. Floaty, floaty. Hey, monster.
Everyone hold hands.
Access
denied. Transfigure.
Stabilize.
Too cute. Oh, running out of time here. Be a little behind more than likely because I want to eat some lunch. I'm hungry. What would happen if I went back into the dream portal? Held the phone. We might have to do that. Is there nothing here? It sounds so holy. It's the hum of the great Dreamy saints. The Zhongling is low on health.
All the water that used to be here has turned into rain. Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
Well, well, well. I'm just gonna follow the directions. There could be an extra chest or two somewhere, maybe. So far, they've only given us really obvious chests. This environment needed a teensy tiny little bit of help.
The destination is right ahead!
The destination's right ahead.
Wow! A new place! Well, it's just new to Paimon in this dream. This should be the final destination.
What makes you so sure? There's like hundreds of people doing this thing.
Yeah, these are just ordinary city streets. I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell who's dreaming and who's created by dreams.
Believable.
I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to come here. There are so many people here. How can we find the host?
They'll be the ones
Don't
that
worry,
have
I
actual
have a way.
thoughts. Yeah, because everyone else is just going to be a dream person. I forgot to use her power on the guy. Now that I think about it. And we'll never get an opportunity to use it on the guy. Ever.
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Can't talk to you.
It's a bit noisy today, isn't it?
Huh? You think so? I don't feel anything out of the ordinary.
Oh, maybe you're right. It's always been quite peaceful here.
Bizarre.
What should I buy? Hey, tell me what you think, Shadia.
Ooh, how about this? I think it would really suit you.
Let me have a look. Oh, it looks great!
Everyone hold hands!
Oh, this
Who
film.
doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However... Wow, what a beautiful place! Look, Mom! The scenery is so pretty here!
We may have missed
Be
a
careful.
few extra
Don't fall
dialogues.
Oh, hey. Seems we somehow managed to get here before you.
Huh? How did you beat us here? Didn't you have to go through that super crazy, confusing place?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. All we did was walk through that passageway, and here we are.
You're in a dream. The concept of fixed spaces doesn't always apply here. I see everything.
Oh, they were targeted, huh?
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. And your companions, too. Welcome. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Okay, of course, dear. I'll see you later.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again. Given up the ability to wake up?
Impressive! You truly are the embodiment of wisdom. Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most curious about.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. I have to admit, it really doesn't get much better than that. But even knowing all of that, one question remains. How did you do it?
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this dream. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha or a collective dream.
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is the one shared sentiment between all our dreamers.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply powerful enough for me to generate and sustain my models. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even this minuscule amount of energy was already more than enough for my purposes. Even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic person. I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love.
Have some food here.
We studied, conducted research, and made breakthroughs together. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's personality. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to grow and develop a warm, human personality.
When did
To
you
improve
put
my
something
efficiency and
inside
allow
of
myself to focus on nothing but my research, I uploaded my consciousness as well, and became a part of the network.
So, technically speaking, it's not that you won't wake up, it's that you can't wake up.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But, after coming to grips with the situation, I realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find a replacement source of jnana energy.
That means everyone in the network is providing you with jnana energy!
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just saving them as well as myself. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, I harvest their jnana energy as fuel for the dream. They can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful dreams while they rest?
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family. I don't want them to be sad.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon, I hope you can understand.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The Great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people. She won't interfere with what we're doing here.
Uh-oh, now he's playing dirty! It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing the Archon can do.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia by attempting the forbidden and fearing none. You equated people's feelings with cold jnana energy and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how evil all of this truly is.
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter this world. Carefully think back and retrace your steps.
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there waiting for me, and Haidar was able to see her mother. You mean she isn't actually the real Haidar?
No, because unlike you, she can't enter this dream. The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family. So, tell me, where's the real Haidar?
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind. Not to mention the monsters in that area. The situation is very dangerous.
If Haidar's still out there, then...
What are you talking about, Dad? I don't understand.
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her there alone.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered something. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. This is human nature, but it is also one of their weaknesses. However, why are there still so many people striving to move forward, even when they know the path ahead is dangerous and painful? It's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities. They have dreams that they are still trying to achieve. But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire world has been built on the foundation of buried and unseen pain. It's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things
like,
I haven't
I'm out.
Huh. I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed world where countless tragedies took place. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. But unfortunately, it means nothing now. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think, and even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you. It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
Monsters, be careful!
Monsters?
All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger.
You'll run out of energy.
Don't worry. They'll wake up before they get hurt.
Here, like,
Mira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Rah. I'm a sad guy.
My will embodied!
This is
That's
order.
my lady.
Out of the frying pan!
So
Do
I'm
your
in
master's
Secret
bidding.
Dream world.
Eat this!
Access denied.
Just your waves of monsters, man.
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? This dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira. Amira. Amira! Amira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
She's just a mook. Amira? Question mark.
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did it go?
Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Am I supposed to kill this thing, or is she? She is the Earth one, right?
Get them! Share my knowledge! Hey!
Transfiguration!
Blaze over! Born of ice and frost. Just shut up!
Oh, that's a nice combo, actually. But I suppose it's better with water. I didn't realize if you do the burning effect thing with Nahida, you can use this character to keep proccing
He's
the
not very
melts.
proficient in using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of Jnana energy creating monsters. Now the system is out of control. All the people he created also turned into monsters, including Amira.
Wouldn't they have just disappeared instead of turned into monsters? That doesn't even make sense.
Terrible, even for a dream. Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon can't imagine what they're going through. The good news is that the chaos seems to have subsided.
Chaos.
Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return to their real lives.
Amira. My dear Amira. They're all gone. It was just a big dream after all. I couldn't change my fate, and my knowledge turned out to be useless. What a cruel world.
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care about that anymore. The Jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream will soon collapse and my consciousness along with it. Let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather turn into dust than to ever wake up again.
Well, since you digitalized, you're not even gonna turn into dust.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope. I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning of existence.
Existence? I'm different from the others. I've long given up everything outside of my consciousness.
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your consciousness from here and put it inside a knowledge capsule. The Academia has probably kept your body, so you should be able to wake up soon.
No need. Just let me disappear. Reality means nothing to me now.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply disappearing. As for your life after that, it'll be up to you how you want to exist. Alright, Traveler and Paimon, we should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing. Uh-huh? What's wrong, Nahida? Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Ruga the Father could fly through the sky really fast. Must be nice.
Oh, great! You're awake! Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able to successfully resolve the issue.
Yes, though it took us a good deal of effort. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the Academia with them now, but we'll be back soon.
To the
Are we going to ask
academia.
about that scholar? Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the Matra.
The Matra.
I'm really glad I reached out to you earlier. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to handle this situation on our own.
You did a great job as well.
I felt a violent tremor somewhere deep within my dream. And then I woke up. I guess we'll all wake up from our dreams sooner or later.
Yeah.
They all started waking up around the same time. That's pretty amazing.
Alright, let's go to the academia. I have some food, so once we're done with this, I'm going to call that quits. Well, I was gonna do that anyway, because in a few minutes, let's do this
It's the
time.
great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kashara War scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for a while. The cause was improper operation of the Akasha. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still receiving treatment at Bimarstan.
Huh? Isn't his name Moses? I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered by anyone. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra and ask them to import it into Beinuni's brain.
Understood. But for safety reasons, I need to know why.
Because God says
Simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream.
Just admits the truth.
He's committed an
and
act
the
that
other
affected
woman's
the safety
probably
of
like,
Sumeru.
what?
After he wakes up, I'll inform the General Mahamatra of all the details.
I see. I'll take care of this right away. Thank you, great Dendro Archon.
No problem. Alright. Everyone should have gathered at a moment of dreams by now. Let's head back.
Back. The back.
I'll take care of it as soon as possible. Don't worry.
Thanks. Seat.
Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say. Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things in the dream. I sincerely apologize for that. Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute in the face of adversity and help those with aspirations achieve their desires. But dreams also have the potential to exploit people, confuse the senses, and distort the truth. Unfortunately, you were all chosen as prey for an elaborate scheme. As I've said before, I am still learning and cannot fully empathize with the pain of all the loss you've experienced. But just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people who have had similar experiences. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here and look toward the future together. The path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. This leads us to ask a lot of difficult questions. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Why do I keep experiencing pain and loss? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing. Give up thinking, and just keep repeating whatever you're already familiar with. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and things around you. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with all of Teyvat. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still unknown, world-shattering catastrophes.
Well, damn,
Life
man.
is
I
not
think
just
they
about
need
yourself.
priority, right?
Each and every one of your actions shapes you and the world around you.
World-shattering catastrophes not
Friends
yet
and
known
family will
to
remember
us.
what you've done, and even some people you've never met may benefit from your actions. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths, even if they have to endure great pain to do so. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions, yet they will no longer feel as life-defining as they did before. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, then that's also the only thing it'll ever become. You're free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, I should first make this information known to everyone. In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the cost of your real life.
Yeah, and it's up to you, but I got involved anyway.
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone.
Damn,
It
it's
seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia.
8 billion people I gotta talk to. I'm trying to eat some
I'm
lunch
getting
here.
ready to go on an adventure, and I'm taking this plant with me. I shouldn't just sit here waiting for her to come back. Professor Aisha was so determined to explore those secrets, so I should go take a look too. Thank you. May we meet again in the future.
Well, enjoy the abyss, or whatever.
Since we were neighbors in the dream, how about we rent a place together?
Sounds good. I can't afford a house on my own anyway, but I'm sure life will get better.
I discovered that Nasser and I get along pretty well. We both have pretty straightforward personalities.
It also turns out we both disagreed with a Dendro Archon. One in real life, and one in the dream.
Ha, ha, ha. Yeah.
I'm still a little dizzy from sleeping so long. Just give me a moment here.
No problem, dude.
Thank you for rescuing me. I'm really sorry. Luckily, Haidar wasn't injured because of my stupid mistake.
Dad said you're amazing. You're real heroes. Thank you.
Nah, we didn't do nothing.
I'm really glad I reached out to you earlier. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to handle this situation on our own.
You did a great job as well.
So that was the same. Yeah, it's nighttime. Perfect hour for a nice little chat.
You're amazing,
Damn,
Nahida.
it's daytime now.
Paimon was nearly won over by that scholar
People
in
don't
that
have
dream.
heart-to-hearts in the middle of the day.
He's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature, but perhaps he himself had fallen prisoner to them long ago. That dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it and easily lost themselves within it. But as long as you can still wake up, you can still move forward with your life. Huh? What makes you say that? Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how considerate you were with all these people. Your speech just now really connected with everyone. You did a good job! Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey, and several of them have touched my heart. You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong, and what they wanted was also not unreasonable. That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us and protect the dream. But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even 1% of the pain they've experienced. I don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of what you call empathy. You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure. Alright. I suppose going out into the world will help my confidence grow. I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge, and that's why it's hard for me to put them into words sometimes. Benuni, or Mercedes, said that I had never personally felt the pain of loss. But I have a vague feeling that this isn't true. The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of warm feelings. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life, and I didn't want to wake up anymore. But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone without a trace. If I have to make an analogy for it, I would say I can no longer see words on a piece of paper after they have been erased, but I can still see the slight indentations of where the words had been written. But now that I've experienced this dream, I think I can say with confidence that I won't dwell too much on the meaning of that warmth. It's enough that I can tell I was once supported by that warmth, and its existence has allowed me to get to where I am today. If I dwell too much on its exact nature, I would be putting the cart before the horse. I gave a speech to inspire my people, so if I were to fail to live up to those words myself, then that would be too embarrassing.
No, Nahida, you deserve to know. Somebody tell her. Damn it. Talked ourselves out of it 2 times in a row now.
You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Is there anything you want to tell me?
That's a lie.
Okay. Since we just woke up, let's stretch a little bit. A new day is about to begin.
There's nothing wrong with reminiscing a solid memory. That should be remembered. Lingering warmth. Alright, we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna head out now. Thanks for joining me, Genshin people. We'll get some more in soon. Do it within the next 2 weeks, right? We have 15 days for this. This is a quest. I don't know how extensive it becomes afterwards. So I'll give it we'll give it until next weekend. Every aspect of it should unlock by 7 days. So I have a feeling it starts as a quest and then it'll open up into a big menu with stuff to do, right? Like a lot of those more major events. We'll also cover this next time and maybe do some card gaming, I suppose.
Be saved.
So if you're interested in more Genshin Impact, I'll get more up by next weekend, hopefully. Hope you all have a good one in the meantime, though. Take care.